Welcome back. On today's episode, we're going to be talking about industry plants, nepotism, and crowning the biggest Nepo baby of all time. This is the Shambles Show.
You know what, yeah? With Kanye and all that ranting, bro, the one that stuck out to me the most was when he came for Cardi B, because I was just like, she catching strays every year she catches strays. Effectively alluding to her being an industry plant. And I actually wanted to speak to you lot today about it. Like, is Cardi an industry plant to you, man?
Yes.
Do you think maybe that's why Nicki Minaj hates her so much?
Yes.
To be fair, what is an industry plant? What we
Okay,
you go, Oliver.
Let's decide on what an industry plant is. So I've come prepared with my own definition.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh,
I've liaised with ChatGPT and my own thoughts, and then we've come to a conclusion. I edited it. So basically, I define an industry plant as someone who is secretly backed by the music. Someone in the music industry who is secretly backed, but presented as an independent artist or grassroots success, or someone who's publicly backed and pushed by the music industry despite lacking organic demand from fans.
Can't argue with that, really.
I think I prefer the latter just because the former, everyone's basically an industry plant then. Because it's like, do you know what I mean? Everyone's presented as an independent artist, but you have a music label that's backing you.
No, they're not. Not everyone.
What do you mean?
What do you mean?
What do you mean not everyone's presented as an independent artist? No, they're not.
No, not independent
no.
like Chance the Rapper. I mean, this is like, I'm my brand. Do you know what I mean?
No, but that's what I'm really confused.
Well,
And
I don't mean independent like independent of a music label.
Yeah, but
is that what you mean?
Yeah, that's what independent. That's what it's used as. So let's find another word for what you're describing.
They all have They all have music labels and shit.
Yeah,
no one's
yeah.
independent.
No,
Not
yeah,
not
no.
like Chance the Rapper.
Ross only recently signed a distribution deal, but he's independent.
Who listens to his music?
Oh right, well,
Whoa.
a lot of people.
Wait, what's an industry plant to you?
To me, it's someone that, doesn't have grassroots success.
Yeah.
Doesn't really have a massive fan base. Pops up out of nowhere, and their fans are only like kind of fickle people. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like if I went to one of their shows, it's not going to be popping.
Got
It's
you.
just going to be everyone with their cameras out recording it. No one knows any of the lyrics.
Lyrics,
Like,
yeah.
Oh, what do you like about that? What about this person's music? Yeah, it's really catchy. It's really cool.
Everything's staged.
Like for example, K-pop.
Yeah.
They're all industry plants. They are all industry plants. They are all industry plants. But they're honest about it. They're like, oh, go on.
So go on, finish your thought.
Yeah, K-pop, J-pop, all this stuff. They're all honest about it. Like, yeah, you can sign up to our music label at 3 years old.
Yeah.
And we're going to make your kid at 16 an international success.
Yeah.
And they do it. They are literally industry plants.
That was what I thought industry plants were. That was my definition, like kind of like made in a factory. We don't know who this person is. Kind of curated in the background, then like manufactured and then just put in front of the rest of the world. No like background, no context, no nothing.
Yeah.
Just like an industry agent in a way.
To me, that's how the music industry has always worked. So I never saw that as an industry plant. Think back, shows like X Factor, this, that, Making the Band. The industry's always worked with, we find someone, we make them a star. So that's why I didn't really see that as an industry plant. I always saw an industry plant as someone who's forced on the audience, and the audience has not requested this person. No one's asking about this person. No one's been like, people get rumblings in the underground. You might not hear about it. Sometimes you hear about it, but you can usually follow someone's journey. But someone that just goes, that they're like, yeah, we're gonna make this happen. Here's this guy. Here's this woman. Accept it. This, yeah. Do you know what I mean? And they push in the industry, the machine push that person or people on us. That's what I define as an industry plant. Or if you want to get conspiracy with it, someone who's basically pushed on us to destroy our culture. And
I'll call that an agent though.
Twerking.
That's an agent.
yeah, like a 6ix9ine.
Twerking 6ix9ine.
No.
I was more Sexy Red when he said that.
No, but like not
That's right. Yeah, that's
metaphorically twerking.
Oh, okay, got you.
I meant like, yeah, that's
Yeah, I thought it was Sexy Red.
like like basically we're just destroying our people.
Yeah.
People doing ignorant shit on stage, and then you get young minds that copy it
Yes.
in their own homes.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, pretty much.
You know what I'm
Like
saying?
an agent. But with most people, like, that come to mind, for me, like, outside of maybe Sexy Red, for me, I think people, maybe it's because people don't know their background, people don't know where they've come up from. So it's just like, oh, they've popped out of nowhere and like now they've got all this like noise and fans and whatnot. I genuinely feel like most people, maybe they, especially recently, maybe they got some hype of TikTok, some A&R or some label saw the potential and they were like, yeah, come with us. We'll market you and whatnot.
I don't
But
think
after
they're
that,
industry plants, I think they're just lucky.
yeah.
Yeah,
But I feel like
that's
that's most of these people nowadays. Instead of them being like industry plants, like people like Ice Spice, for example. Like she is very
Industry
close.
plant.
It's very close.
Industry plant.
Nah, bro. Like if you think about it, she hits off of like TikTok. She's got hype.
Industry plant.
She went
there's-
school.
There's no talent there whatsoever. There's none.
I mean,
There is none.
I don't think.
No. I will go on record. There is none.
Nah, I feel like she's an agent, but I won't say she's a plant. I feel like how she got into the industry fairly, not organically, but yeah. We saw how it happened. Do you know what I mean, she wasn't like curated and crafted and all of a sudden like pushed as this one thing. She was actually like lucky with like certain videos blowing up. Nothing to do with music, everything to do with twerking, and goes to school with someone whose dad is in the industry, who's a DJ. Now all of a sudden, son is like, yo, dad, like me and this girl were working on this. I think it's hot. Could you play this on the radio station? And the rest is history, basically. But I don't think.
Oh, so industry plant mix of nepotism. I like that. I like that.
I don't see her as like someone that was like literally plucked out of nowhere, or she was like making music and they were like, oh, you know what? We're gonna make you this thing that you're not and push, your music solely.
Does this mean for me, an industry plant is more like the K-pop, and we make from a young age. We're like, we're making you a star.
Yeah, that shit.
Manufactured.
Usher, industry plant.
Very talented.
Industry plant. Very talented.
See, this
Very talented.
I disagree with you guys about the definition of what industry
Who's
plant is.
Usher without Diddy?
Oh, don't do that, man.
Who's Usher without Bad Boy?
He wasn't signed to Bad Boy.
Something was signed to somewhere.
Wow, don't
Something
do
was
that.
signed to somewhere.
He was a victim.
He was the
I
reason.
see this coming out. Move that.
Nah, he's trolling now. He's trolling.
Shout him. I'm probably gonna go to the store. Oh shit, man.
No, whilst Usher's mad talented, I feel like the same way he's come up, like his talent has obviously prevailed and we're cool with it. Drake's talent has prevailed and we're cool with it. Others, their talent supersedes all this shit.
No, but what you're describing, like anyone can be an industry plant because anyone can work, get noticed. So that's what I'm trying to say.
Yeah.
The reason I don't agree with what that is because I feel like an industry plant, I think the name comes from somewhere where it's someone that is undeserving of the position where they are.
I was gonna say
French
now
Montana.
I just
French Montana. Trash.
Hey, Ocho Cinco is a banging song.
Yeah,
bro.
it's a banging song.
Oh, that bitch, give me
Yeah.
that.
Ocho Cinco. Okay, I'll give him that. I will give him that. Other than that, hey, French, get out of here, man. Get out of here. Dude, I don't want to see that guy ever.
I'll talk about it more. I'm hearing what you're saying.
Yeah.
Like the undeserving element.
Yeah.
Like when someone is undeserving of awards, accolades, tours.
But that's
like,
But it's
features.
constant. But it's constantly
Yeah.
just shoved in our face.
Yeah.
Like this. So, example, an acting version of it.
Yeah.
Was in like 2008, 2009. Sam Worthington. Hollywood was just trying to make Sam Worthington a thing, sticking him in Avatar, sticking him in this, sticking him in Terminator. They were like, this is the new guy.
It's weird though because like poor him, well not poor him, like he's a millionaire.
No, and
Man on Legend's a great film. Man on Legend's a great film.
yeah, and he's actually a dope actor. Like,
Yeah.
yeah.
But you're just in these blockbusters that actually, in my opinion, are not good films, but they're $1 million movies, and you're going to be a part of it.
Yeah, it's Anthony Mackie said something in an interview recently, the podcast he was on,
I'll talk about him in a bit.
and he basically said, usually, like, he said, success isn't earned, it's given. So that's why I say we have to differentiate when we talk about people in terms of being an industry plant, because it's given to everyone. Like someone somewhere goes, yeah, he's the guy. Yeah, she's the woman that's gonna that's next up. We're gonna invest in that person. When I say industry plant, is someone who doesn't fit any of the qualifications to get that point, because everyone gets the point. So there's no shame in being chosen and being pushed. There's no shame in that at all. But when you're not prepared for the opportunity, when hard work doesn't meet preparation, as Nipsey Hussle says, do you know what I mean? But you're still propelled into that position, I think that's an industry plant.
I get you. I think there are a lot of, especially, we're way less connected to the pop world, do you know what I mean? But I think Sabrina Carpenter is probably a good example of someone that's probably an industry plant.
Probably.
But she was pushed in everybody's faces.
She has been.
And, you know, she'll push everyone's faces at Disney when she was at Disney. And then obviously grew up. Yeah, maybe Zendaya industry plant.
Nah, man, she's talented, bro.
No, but you can't pick and choose. That's what I'm saying. It's
100%.
very subjective. Like, some of the people that you're backing here, like, don't get me wrong, like, talent, they're talent. They are actually talented.
But that's what I'm saying. It comes down to. I'm saying it comes down to talent.
So basically, it's like, if you're not good enough, if you're not talented enough, but you're still at the top, you're an industry plant. If you are talented enough and you're at the top, you earned it.
That's
Pretty
what you're
much.
saying.
Because you deserve to be there. If you're undeserving because your talent doesn't match the push you're getting, if the talent doesn't match the push you're getting, why are they pushing you? They're pushing you because they have an alternate agenda. They're pushing you because they have an alternate reason. They're benefiting in some other way. That's what I'm saying.
To some degree.
So what you're saying is everyone's an industry seed.
Yes.
They're all getting watered.
Yes. Some of them
get watered bears.
Get watered bears, bro.
Some of them grow towards the light. Some of them need to be pushed. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but you know, having said that, what if it's not quite what you want, and it's what, you know, a certain group of people want? Not the people that are on top, but you have your taste, right? So some people have, you know, bad taste. For better or for worse, that is their taste. And that's what they demand. And they are slowly becoming the majority. And that is what they want. How does that make it, like, for example, I keep focusing on Ice Spice. I need someone else before just looking crazy.
Oh, fine,
that was just like Forbat's fault, for example, that this is what...
Is cold.
He is cold.
Yeah.
But he's...
No.
He just.
We're establishing a pattern here. We're establishing a pattern.
David. Let me explain something to you.
Go.
So I'm not sure if you're aware, but, you know, I'm a man of eclectic taste. You know.
Yeah. Go on.
I've got my ear to the streets.
Yeah.
You know, just not the streets. You know,
to Miguel.
The high rise. I do actually. The high rises, if you will.
Yeah. The high rises.
How can you say high rises that is ear to the ground?
The high rises.
And so, like, if you pay attention, so for example, I want to bring up Doechii. Yeah. So people have been calling her industry plant. These people are stupid because they don't have their ear to the ground. They don't know that there's been work put in.
There has been mad work.
There's been mad work put in. I forgot.
NPR
wait.
desk.
What was the first thing? What was your question again?
No, I was just saying, in terms of what if popularity demands that? Like, there's a certain group of people. This is who they want to listen to, and because of that, like, because the industry is seeing that, they're now like, oh, this is an opportunity.
100%, and that's usually measurable. You can usually see that. But what you can't see, it's a tough one. You can see that people are demanding something, yeah. And then when they're giving it, then you see how they react. Because people asking, oh yeah, we want this, but then when they see it, they might change their mind. So asking is one thing, but seeing it, for example, you've seen Ice Spice perform live. Sorry to Ice Spice. This isn't meant to be dragging you. This whole episode.
I've seen the clip. I've seen the clip.
Yeah.
I've seen the clip.
I'm not live. No.
I wasn't there.
I
didn't spend money. I was with my wife.
Came on the TikTok.
I was locked in with my wife. It came on the screen. I flicked it away.
I might have seen 0.1,
2 seconds.
What I'm trying to say is, when you watch her perform, you then realise she has no business on that stage. No disrespect to her, but she doesn't. she's put there as a product.
Yeah, she is.
Obviously, all music is a product. Artists are product, but they're products to the labels. But you can see the artists that actually give a shit and care about the music, care about what we might not like this shit.
Yeah.
But you can see that they're like, okay, I'm about to make something here. I'm about to do something. Like, even from a UK perspective, Central C's been plugging away for years and he's getting what he deserves. And you can hear it in his music. Like, he's trying to do something. When you listen to someone like Ice Spice, listen to her album and tell me a team of writers didn't write something, give her a beat, say, record this, and then send her on stage and send her on stage and tell her to shake her bum.
Let me not. I hear it. Let's not even focus on that. Okay, you go.
Really quick. So where are you with Rihanna then?
Rihanna?
She must be industry plant then.
She must be.
No, because...
What do you mean? She can't sing?
What?
No, she can't sing.
Rihanna can sing, bro.
Rihanna?
No, she can sing.
She's not the best singer, but she can make
can
fucking
sing.
music.
You said she cannot
can perform,
sing,
and
bro.
she can sing.
I cannot sing.
Yeah.
Can you sing?
Yeah. I knew some people in school that
Prove
sing
it.
better than Rihanna.
Prove it.
I know people
Sing some shit. Sing some shit, bro.
Sing some shit.
That baritone voice coming out,
I
yeah.
dreamed a dream. No, I'm joking.
Okay, well, there you go.
No,
That's hate, bro.
That's not even hate. You're not a good singer.
He wants to get a show.
But
I'm not, bro. She came out of nowhere. She's not a good singer. Definitely have people writing that shit for her.
Of
Like, you
course.
think she come
but
out
singers, that's singers, isn't it?
by herself at home?
Nia wrote that. But everyone has writers.
But what you're saying, okay, this is what I'm saying, yeah. You say,
He said Ice Spice has a team of writers. You said that.
What you saying about Ice Spice? Saying Rihanna.
You are forgetting the key point of my argument.
What is the key point?
It's about being deserving. It's about your talent matching where you are. Obviously,
the replay is the same as what's that tune that Ice Spice did?
Relax.
I'm not with you, bro. I'm not with him.
Relax, bro.
He's trying. He's trying.
Put the replay much.
Like, you're chatting.
Fuck off,
You're
man.
chatting. You're
Come on,
chatting.
man,
You're
what?
chatting.
Actually, piss off, bro.
If we were at uni, and much came out.
Me, I know good music. If I hear Munch, I'm like, bro, what is this trash, bro? What's this trash?
Oh, you said Pod the Replay, good music.
Bro, Pod the Replay is a better song than Munch, bro.
Great song.
Better song.
It's a better song than Munch.
I ain't gonna be like, oh yeah, give that nigga Grammy. Like, what the hell?
And the time it came out, because it came out around the whole, like, when dancehall had a bigger influence on popular music. Yeah? So with short, see, I know my stuff, bro.
No, wait for it. But you're kind of.
So and rhythms were huge. So that there was that one Indian influence rhythm that basically was on Lumidee's track. That was on Sean Paul. And it got carried through. So dancehall was big then. So when she came in and she made like a pop version, a poppy R&B dancehall vibe, obviously it was gonna blow up. But it was still a good song, and it was a song of the time.
Song. And what have you realized is like was popping when Ice Spice came in? It's the same shit, bro. 100%. There's a way.
Her version wasn't good.
Subjectively,
Cash Cobain proved that you can make good music like that. That whole sound.
Bro, you can make any sound like 100%. That's lazy. I have to say, bro. You can't look. So like, is Munch my favorite song in the world? No. Is it a great song? No. Is it something that
Princess Diana's a good song? I think.
I haven't heard it. Is it something that a demographic of like age wise or like I don't know, people that are into that, are they not demanding that? You've got Glorilla, you got Lato, you got Sexy Red, you got. Do you know what I mean? I'm just saying. Whilst
Sexy Red was also cold. I didn't believe it until I saw it in the right environment, and I was like, Sexy Red's cold.
Okay, well, what you're saying about Rihanna, what you're saying about, I think you're making points about Doechii actually before I get.
Yeah, I've got something to say about Doechii.
But I do think. Look, for me, I much prefer Doechii's, her road to it. Like, there's definitely hard work. People like her, Tyler, you know, singing from time, working.
Don't.
You already come for Rihanna today. Relax. Relax. She's worked hard. Now she's getting pushed like crazy. She's getting put Tyler. She's getting but.
Oh, I thought you were
not Tyler Creator.
Oh,
no. He's the opposite over there.
Yeah. I thought you were Tyler Creator.
No. Tyler. Tyler with an A? With an A? Nah, she's been working hard.
Yeah,
but,
when I saw Chris Brown at the O2 2 years ago, she opened up for him.
I thought it was the same show.
Huh?
I saw Chris Brown.
Yeah.
Did she open for
Yeah, she was the opener.
I wasn't that early. No, I wasn't. But was she?
Yeah, she was the opener, yeah. And I can't lie, at the time I was like, oh yeah, this girl can dance. This song's alright. I don't know her, so I can't sing along, but I'm like, I'm catching the vibe. So
Rihanna, Tyler, Ice Spice.
don't put them in the same category, bro.
They're doing the same shit.
No, it's
Rihanna's
just
clear of both of them,
Yeah.
and then
Rihanna
Tyler
is clear.
and
She
then
is.
Tyler is above Ice Spice.
Yeah.
'Cause Tyler actually has talent.
yeah, but we're not debating talent
I
right
know
now.
she-
We're
she-
debating based on your definition of an industry plant
Yeah,
or an
which
industry
includes
plant.
talent, bro.
And I'm saying,
You might not listen.
No, but Ice Spice got
talent can't be
too.
used. Talent can't
Shaking
be.
her ass. Shaking her ass. Come on now. Megan Thee Stallion did it too. Slime season. She made the whole thing.
She
She
did.
made the whole
But
thing.
Megan Thee Stallion, when push comes to shove, can rap her fucking ass off. She can rap, bro. On a freestyle, Megan Thee Stallion
She's
can
good.
rap her ass off.
I've
This
not
is what
seen a
I'm.
Meg's
No,
freestyle.
no, this is what I'm talking about. I'm talking about the amount of people you can bring up. You can bring up their name, but you can also bring up a scenario in which they can prove why they're there. What scenario, other than a strip club, can Ice Spice prove why she's there?
That goes for Cardi B too, I guess.
No,
this guy, bro.
no, I think
This
Cardi
guy.
B's an industry plant. I do. However, I've grown to be fond of her, but I do think she's an
Yeah,
industry
so
plant.
can you see?
Fond of her
Can you see
Yeah.
how this argument kind of relies you to be fond of someone?
No,
Do you know what I mean?
no,
It's getting.
Cardi B is an industry plant. 100%. I'm not saying she's not. I'm just saying I like her, but she's an industry plant.
I mean, I'm not gonna hold you like
But-
but she did her thing through what's that show she was on, the reality TV show?
Love and Hip Hop on
Love and
VH1.
Hip Hop. Love and Hip Hop.
And then
drops
she
a
was
song,
big on YouTube.
etc. Like I feel like there's some sort of like spark that kind of sets it off. Do you know what I mean?
No one asked for her music, but you know,
But she did it. She released it. She's won like awards for it.
Actually,
yeah, she won a Grammy, bro,
Yeah.
for best hip hop album. She beat Astro World.
Invasion of Privacy.
Yeah.
Oh my fucking day.
Once again, industry
Astro
plant because
World-
I shouldn't have won.
Look, Astro World should have won either. Like,
Yeah,
no, like it's
Astro-
not a great album. Let's be fucking for real. They just niggas suck Travis Scott's dick.
All right, but in the same year, it also beat Victory Lap by Nipsey Hussle.
I didn't listen to that album.
That album's sensational, bro. It's a classic, bro.
That's why you got
Classic.
Kangaroo.
I think for me, like what I'm basically trying to get at with the whole industry plant thing is, for me, I don't actually think industry plant is the word for it. Like I think industry agents, I'm cool with that. Like I think there's people who get into the industry and are now, vehicles or deployed soldiers of the industry. That I'm with you in. But like in terms of like getting there, like again, with Ice Spice, I just don't see the whole she was like crafted and brought in and
All right.
like there's talentless people out there.
Yeah.
There are.
All I'm saying is I've heard the noise online about people talking about Doechii. And if you're one of these people calling Doechii industry plant, yeah, understand that she documented her entire journey on YouTube. You can go and look at it and watch it. She was on a video call, a live actually in 2021 or 2020 with Gary V asking for advice about how to make it.
Yeah.
Yeah, and Gary Vee was like, I see you in a couple years winning a Grammy or doing a mad performance at the Grammys. This is online now. They had this conversation in front of people on the internet because she wanted to make it. That's on the internet, yeah? She went viral on TikTok before all of this noise of her new album and stuff with what it is, huh? What's up?
I suppose
But
went viral on
you,
TikTok.
lazy motherfuckers, didn't want to research who the fuck sang the song. So she was already viral. She was already plugging away, already doing it.
Yeah,
but
she
once
was.
again, no one cared. So she didn't cry about it. She went back in the booth.
That kind of sounds like Ice Spice though.
No, shut the fuck up, bro. Wait,
No.
wait, I got more shit to get off. I got more shit to
Get your
off.
shit off. Get
Yeah?
there and get it.
If you don't have the time to research new music, just say that. If you have no taste, just say that. If you're not tapped in, just say that. It doesn't mean that they're an industry plant. Doechii's not industry plant. She's fucking sick and she's next up. Not even next up, she's here. So I think people need to just get off their fucking keyboards
Yeah.
and understand that she put the work in and she deserves to be here.
She
Do you know
does.
what I mean? Like
No, she does.
bro, she's amazing, bro.
She is.
When Doechii sees this, I think she's gonna cry.
She better.
But yeah, look, we'll keep that discussion for another time. Let's move on
Well,
to the next one.
just to wrap up. Yeah. What was the original question?
So my question is, what is an industry plant? Is it a subjective thing, and who are industry plants. Where I've left that conversation, I don't think there's actually, unless you're Endrick or Sexy Red. Endrick said this. This guy said his favorite player was Bobby Jones. I'm calling foul on that. But unless you're Endrick and maybe Sexy Red, I don't think there's actually such a thing as an industry plant. Industry agents. That's
fair
me.
enough.
Yeah,
Our
man.
next topic is nepotism.
Yeah, man.
What's wrong with it? Would you do it? Should it be encouraged? Should it be discouraged? Then we're going to get into finding out who is the best Nepo baby. So, guys, what's wrong? What is nepotism and what's wrong with it?
Nepotism is it's meant to be family related. Like, I pass something on to my kids and they don't have to do any work to get there, and they inherit everything that they've been given. Not of the merit of their own action, but the merit of their parents.
Yeah.
Obviously, it goes down. Like, obviously, nepotism
Can extend to friends.
Yeah, so now it broadens to other members of the family, and even just, to me, nepotism is like, now the people that look like you. Do you know what I mean?
Oh
Like,
no,
It can extend.
that's bias. That's bias, but I don't think
It
that's
can
nepotism.
extend.
it is biased, but I say hiring someone that looks like you, which what a lot of people does, which is what a lot of people do
And have
People that
done.
look like you have done.
I
And people that have gone through the same experiences as you. I still call it nepotism. I get what you mean. It is
You
biased,
you
but-
didn't do your DEI training at work clearly because I did before.
that shit?
I
No,
did
no.
before Christmas. I was made to sit down. I didn't know I was there, but I was made to do it, and I found out that's a certain subtext of bias. Nepotism, according to the Oxford Language Dictionary,
Oh, okay.
Here we
is
go.
the practice among those with power or influence of favouring relatives, friends, or associates, especially by giving them jobs. So you got it, just not with the last part you added on, but you basically got it.
Yeah, basically what I said.
Yeah, no, I know. I'm just clarifying for the giving the text.
You wanted to flex socks.
No, I didn't.
Let's be real.
I'm giving the text. Which I want to show you.
That's a subtext to bias.
We're trying to run some shit.
Show.
Yeah.
No, okay, but I don't think anything's wrong with it.
Neither do I.
Yeah, neither. What? Yeah, what?
We need
I don't
more of
think
it.
anything. No, I get it. Nepotism sucks when it doesn't happen to you.
Yeah,
It's shit.
it's crap.
It's shit.
It's very shitty.
However, the dream is for 99% of people to make something or do something where you can be nepotistic to your kids and to your friends and to people that you know and want to put on.
100%.
100%. That's the dream.
I dream of a life where, like, if I want something, I know someone who can help me get it.
I lie.
Yes.
Bro, what?
Yes.
Do you know what I mean?
That is so annoying. Because, like, people are like, oh, the 1%. What's more annoying about 1% is they give each other everything. This is what me on. There's more of us.
Then
So
them.
if we all connect, we can all help each other out.
Everyone's selfish.
We can
though.
all nepotize each other.
Yeah, I know.
I don't know if that's a word, but it should be.
Everyone's selfish though.
I
Man.
know.
Yeah, man.
Shit.
Everyone's too selfish. But no, but Auntie Mackie, yeah, he's the opposite. So he's the 1% that don't want to give his kids shit. Do you see what he said?
Oh yeah.
About like training his kids to
Yeah.
be men and like that whole conversation. Yeah, I hear it. Like training your kids to be men and all that stuff. Yeah,
Yeah.
I do hear it. But nigga said, I'm not giving my kids Jordans. Bro, what? You're rich.
No, but with him, I hear it.
I hear it.
Up to a certain age. Basically, instill character in them, make sure they have
Yeah.
good values, good morals. And then when they hit around 18, 19, all right, cool. Now it's time to flex, bro, and enjoy what we worked for. Do you know what I mean? Enjoy the riches.
I'm not opposite. I'm like, I'd rather set them up very well by the time they're 18, so they have all of the knowledge and wisdom to go out into the world and become their own person.
Yeah.
But after they're 18, you don't need to buy your Jordans. Nigga.
Yeah.
You can go out. The way I see it is you can go out and be your own person. When you're young, all this shit don't mean anything. But the most, like, obviously growing up, things weren't always perfect. There was struggle there.
Yeah.
You think I felt the struggle the way I feel the struggle when I'm older? When how I see it is when they're older, shit matters. So obviously you need to make sure that they're a good person before they have access to money and they're smart and then you don't obviously give them everything at once. But that period, when they get old enough to like go out into the world, that's when, for me, I will utilize nepotism.
The thing is, I'd rather utilize it when I'm younger and give them everything while teaching them how to be a good person and manage it and be responsible with everything they have. Because if that gets taken away when you're 18, you still need to know how to fend for yourself.
100%.
Do you know what I mean? It's like, but I do get what you're saying.
Yeah.
Like if my child, God forbid, but lost their job at 21, and then I wouldn't shut the door in their face. I'd be like, nope, just figure it out for yourself, my boy. Like, obviously, I'd be like, you know, come back, my son, and you might get
fall back.
I might laugh at you a little bit, but that's really it.
Yeah, no, it's a balance of it, innit? It's not. You're not. For me, I'm not gonna give them like everything. Growing up, like there's gonna be some elements of it where, you know, to his point, like I mean, I'll probably get him a Jordan or two, but like all in all, like is I guess the branded I'm not gonna make my kid like not represent, but for example, branded clothing isn't where like I'm gonna be like most concerned about. Maybe setting them up like school wise or whatever, like sports wise or whatever the case may be. Putting money into them that way, but not giving them, you know, all the little things that they might maybe care about more at that age that doesn't really add much
I
to
get what you mean. I feel like when they're younger, it's probably more for me to see them flexing. They
them like 9-month-old babies with like
Bro, when I was bunched to this day, but when I was in year 4, my old brother Lonyo, he bought me Jordan 4 Stone Greys. Why was I in the playground playing football? In my Jordan 4 Stone, bruv. Jordan size 7.
Like doing finesse shots. That's crazy. Travella.
I just get flashbacks of just like running around in my Arsenal kit in Jordan 4s, and I'm like, bro, what the hell was I doing?
Yeah.
That's the thing, though. I feel like that's fine though. That's what they should be for. That's what they should be for. Like it would annoy me as the dad, but like they should still want to enjoy their life the same way. Just dripped out.
Dripped out striker is crazy.
Do all the right things, just dripped out. You know what I mean?
But I have a question for you guys. What is the most egregious act of nepotism that you've witnessed, either in the workplace or or famous?
The most egregious acts that I see are like people that I know from school or uni, and it's like they act like they're just like me. Act like they're just like me. Then come to 25, 26. Oh yeah, like, where'd you live? I live I live in Regent's Park, let's say. Oh, Sweden? Yeah, by myself. Huh? She's like, yes, my mum gave me the flat. Okay. So will you ask me for £1 to go buy a donut? I dickhead, bro. I hate that shit. Bro, it pisses me off so much.
Hey,
so much. You come into school, your clothes not even ironed. Like, top top button, man.
Hey, man.
You're rich. Look like you're rich.
The ones that come to my mind are very close to home, but they're similar to his example. I can't really talk about that on cam, but yeah, very close to his example where people are being like set up with. That would give it away, but they're basically being set up very nicely in places where they're not affordable at all. Very luxurious places, and they're paying like a quarter of the price of what everyone else would be paying in flipping, I don't know, like Croydon. And it's nuts. When I heard what I heard about where this person bagged a yard and the amount they were paying, it's that. Yeah, it's like a friend of a friend or like a, do you know what I mean? But that's blurring the line. That's what did you call it? A subtext of privilege. That's a subsection of privilege.
Do you know the ones that get me the ones that hurt me the most here? The ones that hurt me the most.
Yeah.
Are the ones that don't use their nepotism. God, this one pins me, man. Why are you working with me, bro? Why
shout. I know a couple people like that. And shout out them, man.
No, fuck off.
No, shout out them, man.
No. I'm going to one of my
shout out them,
boys
man.
like this, yeah. He's like, I remember I went to the flat in Hayes when we were working together, yeah. He told me how much he was paying, whatever. I'm like, oh, that's a lot, whatever. He didn't go out that much, like, you know, he was good with his money. I was just like, oh, your parents paying for that? He was like, no, I would never ask them for money. Look at him, rich. Like, you have a maid. Like,
you have a maid.
He's from the UAE.
Yeah, I know. Hey, man,
his family live in the UAE. He showed me like, oh my gosh, I went to the engagement. The maid answered the door. I'm like, what? They flew the maid in, bro.
What race is the maid?
Huh?
What race is the maid?
Nah, she not Italian or something, man.
Okay.
I think maybe she was like Colombian or something. She was one of them.
That doesn't make it okay, bro.
Yeah.
But yeah,
No.
Bro.
I'm rooting for everyone black.
Oh, no. No, she ain't black here. I would feel uncomfortable with she was black. I ain't gonna lie. I would have to say something. I have to say something.
Shout out them.
The maid answered the door carrying a little tiny white dog, man. I was like, it's different. But yeah, so, and he's doing well for himself in his job at work. And as far as I know, he might be lying, but as far as I know, he doesn't ask his parents for money. He works very hard at work. He works very, very hard.
Yeah.
I'm like, you don't have to do this.
Yeah.
You
You actually don't.
You're free.
You're free to do anything.
But he just really wants to not use the nepotism.
I hear it though.
I
Build
think-
build your own. No. Do you know what? I'm not gonna because obviously he now has the opportunity. It's a bit crazy to say, but he has been given an opportunity to almost, so we don't have that same capacity. Like we're in it because we have to. We don't have a choice.
Facts.
Do you know what I mean? We don't have the cushion of what.
Yeah.
It's a two-sided coin. In some ways, like it's tremendous. In other ways, it's kind of like appreciation is a little bit capped because it's like you are privileged enough to be able to. It sounds dumb when I say it, but it's the truth. You're privileged enough to almost try this game.
Yeah.
Bro, try this game of like working hard.
I think it's hella ungrateful. I can't lie to you.
I've done that before.
I think it's mad ungrateful.
Nah, he's trying to have his own legacy. I'm here with it.
No, he is.
That's his own
If I
legacy.
hustled, mad hard and like made it to a crazy level to where there's generational wealth, and I died, and my great grandson said, "No, I want to be with the people. I want to do this. I want to enter the rat race. Make a name for myself. I will haunt that motherfucker.
You wouldn't be proud.
I will
No, because I hear it.
I will haunt him like the Conjuring, bruv. Don't disrespect me.
I hear it. My money not good enough for you?
Yeah,
My money not
facts.
good enough for you?
No, it is good enough.
So
I
why
want
don't use it then?
I want to do something for myself.
Nah, fuck all
Legacy.
That. Fuck all that.
What? So I have to
You
be
have mine.
Oliver Engelay the fourth.
Yeah,
I've got to be Toby Akinmoboye the fifth.
Let me tell you.
Nah,
That's
fuck
one
that.
thing. You know what? Actually, if I'm up in Jesus' name, when I'm up,
Yeah, where you up?
the Toby will live on. generations.
I said the same thing. Yeah.
Look at
I was
these
like, I need
guys.
to have a junior.
A junior.
And then pass it down.
Yes.
I was looked at like a crazy person.
The 16th. That's it.
Marie Antoinette did it. Yeah, I'm doing it.
Won it, bro. Won it. I've never known a black person to quit Marie Antoinette, but here we are.
Here we are.
Bro, shit like this, like if you find yourself saying like
The
oh,
16th.
where did you leave that? Oh, I left it in the library. In the house. You know what I'm saying? Or where is it? It's in the study.
Yeah.
If you find yourself something like that, your child better be called Toby. Because it better be because that's crazy.
That is.
You have everything. Oh, did you wash the bidet? If you're saying stuff like that,
Yeah,
your child has to be
you.
called Toby.
Yeah, no, I hear it.
On
Yeah.
that, I'd like to figure out who the greatest Nepo baby is.
What? Napoleon.
Yep, it's time for Napoleon.
Our Elite 8 is as follows. Your top 8 Nepo babies. Paris Hilton, LeBron James Jr., Jaden Smith, Zoe Kravitz, Tracy Ellis Ross, O'Shea Jackson Jr., Miley Cyrus, and John David Washington.
Woo! Guys,
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 predictions. Who you got?
We can't F this up.
Who you got?
Who you got,
I
guys?
gotta have Miley Cyrus. I know. But look, she's done this before. She's making a very deep run into the tournament. We've seen her. She's had her highs, had her lows. She made Wrecking Ball. You cannot dismiss that. I've got Miley Cyrus here.
Yeah, and right now, what really matters is the side of the tournament we find them all. I really think John David Washington he's a dark horse. He's let go. I'm gonna give it to John David Washington as a dark horse. Not my top pick. I'm with Tracy Ellis Ross. Depending on who her semi-final matchup is, we'll see. Ollie, give us a bracket.
What I'm gonna say is Jadakiss, Pagan Myth, Jason Kidd, Jaden Smith in 5.
Okay.
Jaden Smith in 5.
And with that, we need to see the matchups. Who's where.
Napoleon, John Corleone,
Napoleon,
Neapolitan,
Neapolitan.
Mali and 5.
Mali and 5.
That was better than mine. Fuck. Fuck you, man. All right. First up, we have Paris Hilton versus Bronny James.
Oh, that's easy.
Wait, are we deciding or has it already been?
We decided.
We should
okay,
decide.
we decided.
I think we
Okay,
should
I didn't
decide.
decide.
We should decide and agree.
3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1.
Paris
Bronny
Hilton.
James.
It's got to
You
be
ain't gonna
Paris.
do
What are
Bronny
you
like
talking?
that.
What are you talking about?
You ain't gonna do
Because he
Bronny
dropped
like
7
that.
out of 10 last night,
You ain't
bro. Look. Okay, I said.
We
Did
live
you
in
try
a-
to get past Giannis?
We could have been born in any time in human history, and we were born at the same. We were born in the generation where we get to witness LeBron James,
Bro.
Not only LeBron James.
I know his ringtone is that LeBron James, LeBron James.
LeBron James. All you gotta do is say his name.
Now, do you know what it is? I love Bronny, and it's nothing to do with Bronny. Actually, it's just more. He's just been introduced. He's still got more to do. Paris got a legacy, all right.
Yeah.
She ain't Nepo Baby for real,
Alright,
but she got a legacy.
Yeah.
Has Paris Hilton surpassed Ben Simmons in total career 3-pointers?
Okay, I don't know.
Wait,
Yeah,
Bronny actually?
Bronny surpassed him.
Yeah, but
yesterday.
Ben Simmons is trash, bro.
Doesn't
Ben
matter.
Simmons is trash. That is insane.
Ben
Doesn't
Simmons
matter.
is trash.
2016.
Maya, I don't know
Number one
what
pick.
you were on. Ben Simmons is trash.
No,
Everyone
in
is that.
2016 he came in the league, then.
Yeah,
Number one
2016.
pick.
Yeah.
All I'm saying is,
Look,
I'm
she's
putting
what's
Bronny
she
on
done?
Paris. What's Paris done?
Fashion, DJing, reality TV.
But
like,
she was the first socialite.
I know she was.
She was the first one.
Oh wow, I know people.
she was
Bronny
the first
had a heart
socialite.
attack, came back in the
We
NBA.
He did.
We used to dream of staying in Hilton Hotel, bro.
Nah, I've been in there, bro.
No, but I said we used to dream. Bro.
All right.
He used to.
You're like, well,
Yeah.
When
Alright.
it's all said and done,
Yeah,
maybe
Bronny. But today, it's got to be Paris.
Next up, Jaden Smith versus Zoe Kravitz. 3, 2, 1. Jaden
Zoe.
Smith.
Fuck. I'm with you guys, to be honest, but it's just, she's done so well. Like,
She has done really well.
as
Amazing.
as an actress, like, I feel like she's very much separated her shit from
her
Lenny.
dad's.
I was gonna say she's
Like,
done so
and
well.
and
you
that's
could separate them.
and that's
Yeah.
what I've gone with her, because we're talking about the criteria here of who's probably the most successful without that Nepo. Do you know what I mean?
You know what?
I love Jaden Smith.
I'm gonna go ahead and change my answer
Same here.
Oh, we did it.
Same
purely based on one thing.
Yeah, go on.
After Earth. Have you
I
seen the
haven't
film
seen it.
After
I haven't
Earth?
seen it. I haven't seen
That
it.
was their Nepo project, basically.
Yeah, and it was probably the worst film of all time, directed by M. Night Shyamalan.
I haven't
That
seen
makes
it.
sense.
Yeah, it was the worst thing I've ever seen. And just for that, I think Jaden Smith is a crazy.
I'm just an
he's an
icon
insane-
living.
He's an insane rapper. Like his albums were actually dope. I don't
Yeah,
understand why he didn't like carry the momentum.
his music was cold.
His music is actually
Do you know
amazing.
what it is? It's the same thing with Brooklyn Beckham. They have
Don't
so
ever,
much.
don't ever put Jaden Smith and Brooklyn Beckham in the same sentence in your life.
What I'm saying is like they have so much opportunity in front of them because of their Nepo status.
Yeah.
They don't have to stick to that thing.
They
My
don't.
brother, if you go and look at Brooklyn Beckham's photography book, you will understand why you should never put him in the same category as Jaden Smith.
Jaden
ever.
Cold.
You get what I'm
Jaden
saying,
Cold.
though, you get what
I
I'm
understand what
saying.
you're trying to
Yeah,
say.
yeah,
I just didn't like it.
Jaden, if it wasn't for the criteria, I'd be Jaden Smith. But
All right,
I
Zoe-
got
Zoe
Zoe.
through to the next round.
I got
Zoe
Zoe.
Kravitz takes
Zoe,
it.
you win.
Yeah. Hey,
So,
man, we did that.
Next
That
up,
was
we
2-1.
got Tracy Ellis Ross
Yeah.
versus O'Shea Jackson Jr.
Okay. Go 3-2 on it.
3, 2, 1.
Tracy.
Ellis Ross.
Yeah, come on, man.
Come on, man.
Hey, man, I love you.
O'Shea.
We all love O'Shea.
I love O'Shea.
We love
Then the
O'Shea.
Thieves slapped.
What I will say is their Nepo project, 10 out of 10.
It was 10
Straight
out of 10.
Compton.
It was 10 out of 10. It was 10 out of 10.
Sensational.
It was
10
10 out of 10.
on the Nepo project.
And he
It
was
was.
made to work, like he was made to audition for that. You know what I mean?
He would have got the role, though.
No, he would have got the role, but it wouldn't have. You haven't.
I'm with you. I'm with
you
you.
haven't seen After Earth. You don't know. You don't know what it could have been. You don't know what it could have been.
It could have been. Nah, 10 out. You're right. 10 out of 10 on that Nepo project. But I got to go, Tracy.
The OG man, Tracy.
It's
Is,
got to be Tracy.
when you're
She one of my
Diana
favorites.
Ross, bro. You're born of greatness, bro.
Yeah.
I'm happy with our picks so far. I'll be real.
Yeah.
I'm okay with these picks.
Yeah, I guess, yeah.
Right.
Bronny for me, but anyway.
Oh,
Last quarterfinal matchup. Miley Cyrus versus John David Washington.
but this is hard.
3, 2, 1.
John David Washington.
Yeah.
It's tough. It's tough. It's tough. No, it's tough. It's tough. It's tough. It's tough. It's tough. It's tough.
Denzel doesn't even fuck with his son, bro.
He does, bro.
No, he doesn't.
He does.
On interviews, he's like, well, good luck to him. About your son.
Yeah, because he's
Nepotism, bro.
They also did an interview where it's like he doesn't want.
He doesn't.
they don't want, like, John
both
David
don't.
almost didn't put the Washington at the end of his name because he doesn't want to be seen as Denzel's son.
But it's also because if we're being fucking real, and Denzel has alluded to it as well, the nigga weren't that good at acting. He wasn't that good. He wasn't, and he still isn't.
I think he's
that
amazing.
Great.
I think he's really good.
He's not okay.
I think he's done some great work. I think he's working really hard in the industry. I think John David Washington is gonna be someone we speak about in the, like. Give it a few more years, I think he's gonna be someone we speak about. The reason I didn't say Miley Cyrus, yes, she's done a lot. Yes, she's done a lot.
Miley,
I don't like the way she came in and used the black community and dipped and then started cussing hip hop. Fuck her, bro.
Well, no. Okay, I agree.
No, she ain't getting my vote.
Listen, she did Hannah Montana.
She did.
Yeah.
Generational.
She then became a pop star, party in the USA.
Banger.
Yeah,
What's a
all the
great
white people
song?
love her.
What's a great song?
Even black people love her.
Yeah.
They love party in the USA. Fell off the rails. Like every Nepo baby does.
Yeah.
But she came back.
And did what?
Wrecking Ball. Well, she did that during the.
I came in like a rat. No, yeah, that
she
was.
did Mike. What's that song? Michael made it.
I know what, and that's my problem with Miley.
That's my issue with her, bro.
I feel like the comeback hasn't.
I'm not a Miley Cyrus stan. This is just for
Out the blocks, though.
come
Out the blocks, 3, 2, 1, go. Like out the blocks, she was clear.
Yeah.
She was clear. But it's a long distance race.
You know what I'm saying? Burst onto the scene.
It's a long distance race, and I have to give it to
John David ain't done
JDW.
shit yet, bro. He hasn't been part of a project that I'm like, wow, fucking.
Do you want to do a recount?
You're still gonna pick the same shit, man. So fuck off.
I don't know about David.
I wasn't convinced enough on
Alright,
Miley. I think Miley, then JDW right
I know
now.
why you're doing it because you're like, I'm the only one that got to change people's votes.
She.
Let's go back to that.
We're ready for the semi-finals.
Ready for the semi-finals.
Last four.
First semi-final matchup, we have Paris Hilton
Yeah.
taking on Zoe Kravitz.
Now look,
Now
this
before we
is-
do 3, 2, 1, let's talk about it.
Now
Okay.
look, this is the fucking tough side of the bracket.
This is the top side of
This
the
side of the
bracket.
bracket it's not been easy. There's been no easy Nepo baby in this side of the bracket, but that's why we love it. That's why we come into studio and break down the games, like, because we want to see these games. We want to see them go head to head. We want to see them battle out, because Napoleon it's the first one we're seeing how they just come, all of them, and they're just battling right out the gate. All of them are just put everything on the line. Do you know what I mean? Like Zoe, she's done fucking great. She's done
great.
smaller roles like Dope, for example, but she's also done high fidelity. Do you know what I mean?
has.
She's got the range.
She's got the range.
Oh, it's going to be hard for me to overlook. Who the fuck was in the
Wait,
fucking
does that
top?
wait? So if he's Carragher, does that make you Meeks and me Henri? I think
I don't
so.
know how to do
I think
I think so.
no one can do
Wait,
Meeks.
who's your one on the side of the bracket?
What?
Who's your one, Zoe versus who?
This guy's just zoned in on
yeah.
Zoe. He just went on a rant.
But yeah, what we can't do is overlook Paris. Look, Paris has done so much. So she was parodies in The Sweet Life of Zach and Cody.
I literally,
The sweet
I have to
life of
shout her
Zach
out
and
for that one.
Do you know what I mean? Like, come on, London tip.
She
Paris Hilton.
look.
Like, do you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah, that's great.
fucking hell, like, you can't overlook that.
You can't.
She also made a sex tape before Kim Kardashian.
She
made
did.
the sensitive for him, like.
She did. She did do a lot off her own back.
Hey.
Woo! Nah, but real.
Shit.
For real, I'm looking at it like Paris Hilton's more like a Galactico, and Zoe's like a really, really good team. Great footballing. Who's a great footballing team? I'll come back on Zoe.
Dortmund 2013, you know what I mean?
Dortmund
no,
2014 or Bayern Leverkusen last season when they were on George,
Or Atletico now.
or Atletico. This is I mean, or maybe Arsenal. Really good team. This is Real Madrid versus Arsenal.
No, okay, no. What you guys keep saying to me
Yeah.
when we talk football
Yeah.
is Arsenal haven't won anything recently. Oh, you live in the past. That's Paris Hilton. Paris Hilton is 2003 Man United. She's
She is.
2004 Arsenal.
She is.
She's 2006, 2007 Chelsea. Do you know what I mean? Like
She is.
It was great to look back on. She's
Yeah.
done well to get this far in the bracket.
Yeah.
But I think for the future and what's happening right now, and the not the window. What am I talking about here?
The pinnacle.
The ceiling.
The ceiling. Thank you. Oh, I'm dumb.
I even gave a pinnacle. I was looking for the ceiling. I was like, wait.
The ceiling, I think, for Zoe is so much higher than the ceiling that Paris Hilton reached. And Paris Hilton reached some good heights.
That's fair.
But where Zoe can go, she sets her mind. But I saw Blink twice. I saw talent. That's what I saw. I saw a potential Oscar winner or nominee director. Personally,
Blink twice. I haven't seen it yet.
Yeah, no, honestly, it's good. It's good. And I saw someone that it's in there. It's not a perfect movie, but it's really, really good and well made. And I see someone there that could be a cinematic great. She could be a great away from her dad. As in, you can change her name and Zoe's still hard. Whereas you take Hilton away from Paris, I don't know what she has.
No, she did a lot. She is Hilton. She is. She got there. She did that.
No, but if it's like
she hung her boots up. You take Hilton.
You take the name away. What can she do without a name? Zoe Kravitz can do a lot without a name.
She can. I agree with that.
I think Zoe
and also, women love Channing Tatum. She did it.
She did do that. I think we have reached
3, 2, 1. Zoe Kravitz.
Yeah,
I was gonna say Paris Hilton. I was gonna troll. Nah, it's Zoe. It's good. Shout out to Zoe, bro. On the other side of the bracket, who we got?
We have, for the second semi-final, Tracy Ellis Ross versus John David Washington.
This is hard.
This is the easy side of the bracket. Like, I feel like I really fucked it up here. Like, I feel like some higher seeded teams should have gone through.
Look, Miley Cyrus wasn't making it to the final. I'll just let you know.
Yeah, she wasn't.
She wasn't making it to the final, bro.
Never getting there, bro.
It was either she was a first or second round exit. She's exited.
100%.
Stage left. It's done. Get over it, bro.
100%.
They built the superstars. They can't work well together.
They can't work. Carrie.
Give me a ring.
Carrie.
So, Tracy Ellis Ross versus John David Washington. Who we got?
I think I'm giving it to Tracy.
It's Tracy.
It's Tracy, man.
It's Tracy.
It is Tracy.
Girlfriends.
Oh, shit.
And we ain't even touched on Blackish as well, bro.
No, not at all.
Nah, but then ain't no need to touch on Blackish.
And flipping,
What's
what's that
great
song?
British.
What's that song? Touch the Sky.
Shouldn't it?
Yeah, the scene. Yeah, she's like, I told y'all.
Oh, yeah,
she gonna leave. He gonna leave with a white girl. Yeah, you want all this tits? What about that ass?
Oh,
yeah, she did that. That was her.
Oh,
That was
shit.
her. She did her thing. Tracy for that alone.
Fair enough.
Yeah, JDW's done well. Made it to the second round, but for me, it's just got to be a Tracy Zoe final. That's what the fans came to see.
Yeah.
Back to the ladies.
Black women up. Come on.
It's the battle of the ladies right now.
So for the greatest Nepo baby of all time, in the final we have Zoe Kravitz and Tracy Ellis Ross. But before we get there, any honourable mentions for any Nepo babies?
I was just about to say that, look, in the playoffs, you know, it's a long season, and we cannot overlook the likes of Brooklyn Beckham, who obviously uses his nepotism so much. Even but yeah, Hailey Baldwin also. She
an honourable
Nepo
mention.
baby for sure.
I think for the criteria we're talking, you know, you can give some to like Billie Eilish as well.
Billie Eilish. Who's her parents?
They're well known in industry. Yeah.
Yeah.
In Ireland.
Oh, they have Irish names. I don't get it. Like,
They do. They actually do. They do.
Last name is Eilish, which is
They
Irish
do.
name.
Now they're up in the
Irish.
industry.
Okay.
But she's done pretty well. I'd say what's my man? Jake Gyllenhaal.
Yeah, Jake and Maggie Gyllenhaal. Yeah.
Gyllenhaal. They've done well. Just in the criteria of doing it and not really. I mean, you've relied on it obviously, but it's not. We're clearly to what he was saying before about deserving it. I think they've done great work.
I think Lily Rose Depp definitely. She took Miley to a game 7. That was the one to see, but you know couldn't make it.
Couldn't make it happen. What's her name?
Maya Hawke as well. She did
Yeah, Maya Hawke's good.
Stephen A. Smith's nephew, Dark Horse.
he's
no one
funny.
saw coming last year.
Yeah, you were funny.
No one saw coming last year, but they couldn't get it done. But I do have faith for them in the future for sure.
Danny Welbeck,
Who's his parents?
allegedly Dwight York, if you believe the rumors.
That is crazy.
Oh my god.
That is crazy.
Allegedly.
Oh god.
Shout out Danny, man.
Yeah, man.
But yeah, the rest of them that I can think of is just whether.
Kids.
But not his kids, bro.
Huh?
They're not his kids.
Why?
It's
No, Michael Jordan, not Michael Jackson.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, look at him. This guy's sick of it.
Sick of pretending.
I'm triggered. I'm
Sick
triggered.
of pretending.
This guy's sick of it.
Michael Jordan.
That is a white child from the mountain of Caucasus. Those children have immaculate credit.
They're enjoying it, bro. That's Nepo Baby shit, though. For real. They're enjoying that.
Yeah.
Hey, shout out the kids.
So
man.
if we're talking about Nepo babies that are just chopping life, yeah, for sure.
Shout out Blanket. Shout out Paris.
Who the fuck is
Blanket's the little kid.
Oh my
Yeah, Blanket, yeah.
But he's a grown ass man now.
What's his name now? Blanny.
Yo, I think he goes by something like really regular now, like
Blanny.
cool or some shit. I don't know.
Blanny. Bro, Blanny's funny though. Sophia Richie's there as well.
Yeah.
What's the other one? Steve Harvey's one. Lori Harvey.
Lori Harvey.
one of them.
Oh, that's a Nepo Baby there.
Yeah.
Man. She's
But-
ruining niggas' lives.
Laurie Hart.
She's in the block.
You know that's not actually his daughter.
Yeah, I know she's.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Oh.
that's his wife's daughter.
Oh.
Oh, I thought she was just a doctor.
No, that's his wife's daughter that she came to the marriage with,
Oh.
and so
Yeah.
he's her father.
It's
through
good to
marriage.
do your research. I know that. I know that. I just
Yeah, bro.
assumed. I
Lucky her.
I didn't see the resemblance at all.
Yeah.
I didn't see it, but I was like, yeah.
Her. No, she's actually like, she is the poster child for ruined men's lives, like for sure. 100%, man. She's a poster child, man. A ruin of good black men too. Sad, man. Sad.
What, like two of them? Michael B. Jordan and who?
Damson Idris.
Oh, Danson's alright.
And Meek Mill.
Oh yeah.
He was begging for it so hard.
I don't
I have
think
to feel
Laurie
sorry for
Harvey
him.
damaged me, but I think someone else did that. We've all heard the
Let's get to the final.
We've all...
Let's get to the final. That's hearsay.
Yes, the final. Zoe Kravitz versus Tracy Ellis Ross. Guys, who is the champ?
We're going potential versus, I guess, I don't want to say the word legacy, but
That's fair. That's fair.
This is Dwayne Wade versus SGA.
Yeah, I think it is like D-Wade for SGA.
Yeah.
It's not the superstar final we're seeing here.
Yeah.
It's not, LeBron versus KD. Like,
No.
It's not like that. It's very much, they played the game the right way.
They're entertaining.
They're entertaining. Everything they're part of succeeds.
Yep.
They're not in the papers for the wrong reason.
This is tough.
So
Yeah, this is tough. But I don't think there's a wrong answer here, which I'm at peace with. I'm at peace with.
Yeah. I agree.
But yeah, are we 3-2-1 in it?
I'll get my pick though. I know my pick.
I've got my pick.
I've got mine.
I ain't even mad.
3, 2,
5 times.
1.
Tracy Ellis Ross.
Yeah, you lot.
Yeah, Tracy.
Tracy, man.
It has to be Tracy.
When Tracy's done, I feel like their family, that name is gonna keep doing their thing. They're all them and family are talented.
I hear it. I think yeah, for me, similar reasoning. I felt like whilst Zoe has the ceilings quite high, we just have to see it.
Yeah.
We just have to see it. I think Tracy's left it at a great place. I wouldn't say it's insurmountable, but I think she's done a great job for herself without really riding on the coattails of being like Diana Ross's kid. Do you know what I mean? I feel like that even came late to me. I mean, I wasn't born when Diana Ross was doing her thing, per se. So who am I to know? But it only really came later that, oh shit, there's a connection there. I did not know that. And if Tracy had ended her career 10 years ago, like, she'd be a legend. Do you know what I mean? She's still doing it, so she's a legend to me. That's me. That's right.
Yeah, well, there you have it. Tracy Ellis Ross.
The oldest Nepo Baby in the draft as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was
The oldest Nepo Baby in the playoffs.
it was rough.
AJ nothing but a number.
Surprisingly took it to 6 games only.
Russell doing it.
Nah, that. Yeah, the
I
only
love those memes that are like, your grandma wakes up from a coma after 10 years. And you're telling her,
LeBron's still doing it. He's still gone, Grandma. I don't know what to say. I don't know what to say.
Or like that tweet that's like LeBron's 30, this shit's gonna be over soon.
yeah. Nelly's still going, bro. Like,
That
he's
is
crazy.
insane. Imagine like being in the same conference as the Cavs for so long.
I know.
It's nearly over.
It's nearly over. Don't worry, next year, it's calm. It's calm. He can't keep doing this. He's 33 now.
Can't
He
keep
can't
getting away
get
with
with
this.
this. He can't. But shout out to Tracy Ellis Ross, Napoleon, our first Napoleon winner. Who knows? We might do this again.
Yeah, man.
But yeah, no, sensational episode of you lot. Like, comment, subscribe, get involved. Who would have won your bracket? Let us know.
Yeah, no mentions, put them in the comments.
Yeah.
We'll read them.
And, you know, to end, I think we should vibe out to the song of the summer.
He's going to play Doechii in it. I love that. I've been Keej.
Toby.
Just talk about it. I've been Ollie.
And LeBron.
And we out.
And we out.